Fact of the day.
Fact of the day.
Hello, hi, and welcome to Fact of the Day with me, Mark Lotsu. How many cigarettes do you smoke per day? So if you had to guess what's the biggest preventable cause of death in the UK, yes, you guessed it, smoking. 1 in 2 smokers, 50% of all smokers will die from a smoking-related disease. So cigarette smoke contains over 4,000 chemicals, including 43 carcinogenic, ones that are known to cause cancer, and 400 toxins as well. So here is just some quick known effects from smoking and then a little surprise at the end. Your heart. Smoking doubles your risk of having a heart attack. Good news is if you stop smoking after 1 year, that risk is reduced by half, and after 15 years, it's similar to someone who's never smoked in the first place. Stomach. There's an increased risk of both stomach cancer and acid reflux. Skin. It prematurely ages your skin anywhere from 10 to 30 years, and also makes it 3 times more likely you'll get facial wrinkling. Bones, it can cause your bones to become weak and brittle. Brain, you're more likely to have a stroke. Lungs, you're more likely to develop pneumonia, emphysema, and lung cancer. Mouth and throat, bad breath, stained teeth, gum disease, and also, of course, cancer. And it can affect reproduction and fertility, so it can cause impotence in men, and is linked to an increased risk of cervical cancer in women. These are just some of the effects of smoking. But did you know that smoking just one cigarette a day is linked to a huge increased risk of heart disease? So this is based on researchers looking at over 141 studies of people who'd smoked 1 or 5 or 20 cigarettes a day, and comparing the results. If you only smoke 1 cigarette a day, just one, there's an increased risk of heart disease of 48% in men and over 57% in women. Both men and women have a 30% increased chance of a stroke from smoking 1 cigarette a day. They found in men, if you smoked a pack of 20 cigarettes, over half of the risk of coronary heart disease comes from smoking just the first cigarette. And in women smoking a pack of 20, more than 1/3 of the risk of increased chance of coronary heart disease comes from the first cigarette. But the good news is if you stop smoking, it reduces the risk of all of the above and more. And the longer you stop smoking for, the lower your risk, to the point where you have the same level of risk as someone who's never smoked before in their life, which is brilliant news. 1, if there's a choice of cutting down or not cutting down, it's always better to cut down. It's always better to smoke fewer cigarettes as it does less damage to your body. And 2, there is no safe level of smoking. You shouldn't think, oh, I'll just have 1 a day, that would be okay. It isn't okay. There's still a huge increased risk of a whole host of diseases from smoking. So if you want to look after your health, you should just stop smoking, quit altogether. That is how many cigarettes do you smoke a day. Thanks for tuning in. I love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.